There are elements of these principles in front of you every day.
Find your voice, to use your lenses, and to begin to figure out what it means to sort of consciously take shots that are trying to tell a story your way, the way you see it.
To me, the inherent worth and dignity of every person is everyone feeling loved and worthy within themselves and knowing that others love and are hearing what they have to say.
The inherent worth and dignity of every person means that everyone is valued.
To me, the inherent worth and dignity of every person is not being harassed by cops or feeling like my life is on the line whenever I see one.
The inherent worth and dignity of every person is everyone having a voice and being seen and heard equally.
The inherent worth and dignity of every person is not judging people who think differently than us.
To me, the inherent worth and dignity of every person is feeling understood and supported.
For me, justice, equity, and compassion in human relations means doing something to make a positive difference.
Justice, equity, and compassion in human relations means people coming together and using their voices to amplify the people that are trying to make a change but not being heard.
For me, justice, equity, compassion in human relations means caring about issues even if they don't affect you personally.
For me, justice, equity, and compassion in human relations means there are no disabilities, but only different abilities.
For me, justice, equity, and compassion in human relations means everyone caring for each other because or despite their differences.
Justice, equity, and compassion in human relations means being there for one another.
Acceptance of one another and encouragement to spiritual growth is helping the people around you find themselves and be okay with who they are.
It's welcoming people who are different than me, whether it's race, religion, or gender identity.
To me, acceptance of one another and encouragement to spiritual growth is encouraging, supporting, and celebrating people for who they are without any judgment.
To me, acceptance of one another and encouragement to spiritual growth is letting a friend know that it is okay to be whoever they are.
is not just inviting someone to a party, it's asking them to dance. For me, the free and responsible search for truth and meaning means not being afraid to ask the difficult questions.
The free and responsible search for truth and meaning means that I can find things out of my own pace and my own way.
For me, the free and responsible search for truth and meaning means asking questions and using critical thinking.
For me, the free and responsible search for truth and meaning means that there are more than one path to take in life, and all paths are valid.
Everyone should be able to learn and discover their own truths without feeling pressured towards a specific path.
For me, the free and responsible search for truth and meaning means curiosity and critical thinkings are good things.
The right of conscience and the use of the democratic process means both taking into account others' points of view and your own.
Everyone should have a voice, and everyone should be aware of their actions and what they use their voice for.
Every person should have a voice and be heard on issues.
Everyone should have a fair shot to have their voices heard and recognized.
I believe the right of conscience and use of the democratic process means hearing all points of view, no matter what they are.
For me, the goal of world community with peace, liberty, and justice for all is fair and equal treatment for every human.
For me, the goal of world community, peace, liberty, and justice for all is no borders.
For me, the goal of world community with peace, liberty, and justice for all is creating a space where people can believe what they want to believe, have the same rights, and be who they are without being judged for it.
I think the goal of world community with peace, liberty, and justice for all is fair and humane treatment for every human being.
For me, the goal of world community with peace, liberty, and justice for all is people coming together regardless of their background and working together. Respect for the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part means we're all connected in one way or another.
To me, respect for the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part means we are all connected and should support and push each other to do what's best for our planet and the people.
Means understanding that our environment needs serious help so that all living things can thrive.
Earth is a gift, and it should be treated as such.
To me, respect for the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part means remembering that we are all connected, we all need each other, and we should all be cared for, not just a select few of us.
Journeying towards spiritual wholeness.
Journeying towards spiritual wholeness.
Journeying towards spiritual wholeness.
By working to build a diverse, multicultural, beloved community.
By working to build a diverse, multicultural, beloved community.
By working to build a diverse, multicultural, beloved community.
By our actions that accountably dismantle racism.
By our actions that accountably dismantle racism and other oppressions in ourselves and our institutions.
In ourselves and our institutions.
In ourselves and our institutions means not only recognizing when something is wrong, but actively taking a stand against it.
Can mean that systems can be taken apart and rebuilt more equitably and inclusively.
Can mean using what we have learned through our faith and principles to organize and stand up for the injustices out in the world.
Can mean that we work together to rebuild a more equitable system that we all can live in.
Can mean looking inwards to see how we can change ourselves to help build a more inclusive community.
There is no race. It's a human relay, and we need to be passing the torch of humanity.
Are there any questions, any thoughts that are coming up for any of you at this moment?
I just wanted to say thank you really quickly to both you, Jill and Peter, for giving us the space to have a voice, to be able to talk it out, and to really get inside, be able to reflect on ourselves, what was going through my head when I saw this. Because a lot of the times it seems we just do something and don't really think about it. And then when we do think about it, we don't have a place to express it. So thank you.
Thank you for that. That's awesome. Our pleasure, for sure.
Remember, the universe is going to support you in whatever you're looking for. It's out there. Go for it.
I'm really excited. I don't care what you guys choose to do in your life, but it's going to be awesome. You know what I mean? Super thrilled.